Good morning, everybody. It turned out pretty darn good, if you ask me. It flowed out real nice over the course of the night. Little bit of dust, a little bit of orange peel. Nothing drastic. Got a little bit of a sag right there, a little bit right on that top lip there, down to here. I've been debating overnight whether to wet sand it and buff that fender, or sand it and just give it one last coat of paint. I think my best bet is to start sanding, see how it's going to come out. If it don't look like it's going to be time well spent to wet sand and buff it, then I will go ahead and give it another coat. So I'm going to grab a razor and knock the highs off these and see what I can get done. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see in that camera. I've been trying to get that camera to pick it up, but I can't tell if it is or not. When I talk about razoring runs, this is what I mean. Basically what I do is I'll hold one end steady and just barely lightly drag it across the tops of the run. Just keep going back and forth, kind of like you're sanding, but with a razor blade instead. You don't want to force it. You want to let the razor do it. If you force it, it could dig in and then you got to repaint. And you want to drag it, don't push it. It's coming out. Just like with base coat, clear coat, you got to keep an eye on it. You don't want to go through. So I'm just letting that razor float between my fingers. As you go, you can see how far you're going, because where you scratch the runoff with this will be a flat color. You'll see a little shine letting you know that, hey, you're not far enough. Once you see it all flat, then you know you've gone far enough. You also want to keep a nice sharp razor blade. Oh yeah, that's coming out real nice. I think that's close enough. I can sand that. That one there is just a slight ripple. I'm not going to do a whole lot on this one. Now this is going to be a tough one because it's right on that point. I have, in fact, taken runs out while I'm spraying by just dumping the paint. I mean, just spray it until it runs off of it. But like this is in the middle of a panel. You can't really do that. You'd have a nasty old all the way across that. Now, if it was down here on the bottom edge, I probably would have done something like that. Yeah, that one's going to be a fun one. Well, there's a slight one there too. See how I'm letting that razor float back and forth. Not putting any pressure, I'm just letting it ride. Yeah, I don't know why this fender ran like that. Probably because I couldn't really see it. A little dust right there. And I'm not taking them perfectly flat either. I'm getting them close and let the sandpaper take it from there. That being said, you want to use a hard block, that way it keeps it flat. A soft block will go around it and you'll never take the run out. Honestly, hoping all I have to do is wet sand buff this fender and be done. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but you can see the dullness right there, and it's still shiny around it. I got most of it off there, and now I'll take and sand and go from there. Now, what did I do with my sandpaper? Okay, I am using a hard block on this. I'm going to take it nice and slow. Shouldn't take a whole lot. Shouldn't take a whole lot at all to finish that out. Just gonna knock the highs off, get it close, and then I'll jump up in sandpaper. Remember, you don't want to go with the curve, you want to go against the curve. Right here I'm using 400. Probably a little too coarse, but as long as you're careful and don't go too far. Look at it in different lights. You can see the changes. Keep it wet, but you don't want it a river either. Like I said, this area here is going to be real fun because it's right on that edge. Now when you're sanding like this, you don't want to let this side grab up here because it'll put a groove up there. I'm basically using that point. Change directions. And if you get a run in your paint, it's part of the job, man. Anybody that says they'd never get a run, I just about bet they're lying to you. Now, I'm not much of a painter. I hate painting. But a little bit right there. Remember, this paint is soft too. So you got to be extra careful on that.
But he grabbed my wrist. The billboard was promoting someone I knew, but boy, I'm glad I'm not in his shoes, 'cause I'm free, spirit forever. I am free, spirit forever.
I'm gonna try it with 2000 and see what it does.
Speeding through town, taking to jail. Patrolman let me go, $200 bill. Better let me sign this page in your book. Leave the town feeling like I'm some kind of crook. The border police noticed a guitar. They asked me if I was gonna be a star, 'cause I'm free, spirit forever. I am free, spirit forever.
Now, I got a really soft sponge here. I'm gonna go over that with it. It'll start bringing some of the shine back. Won't take a whole lot. Every step should take a little bit less time. First step, you always want to be as careful as you can possibly be. Get it as close as you can without causing more work. And every step you continue that, it should get easier and easier every time. Taped the handle up just a little bit differently this time. I taped it to where I could still open the door with it, just in case it latched. It was a little bit harder to tape. But I didn't want to have to climb through. if it did latch. They can't get it out of there. See that paint flipping off there? I'm gonna have to move you. Definitely went through a lot of tape and paper on this job. Tight little areas. You couldn't see from over there, man. I don't believe this side I've got anything to put back together. No, I didn't take nothing off this side other than these little plugs. All right, let's go to the other side. All right, rubber's back in, the wire channel's back in. The only thing left, put these plugs in and this striker. Almost done, guys. Assortment pack, gotta have it. All the plugs are in, striker is on. this one here would not fit in that hole. So I just used one of mine. Alright. All that's left is put the bug shield thingy back on. And move her out. I'll probably hose off some of the grit, dirt, but 13 GMC is coming to a close. All right, can we get it back up in here? No, I had a heck of a time getting it out of it. Beautiful. Those clips did not want to let go up underneath. So, yeah. All right. Other than hosing it off, it's ready for pickup. I get the pressure washer set up and get to hosing. know a lot of you are waiting on this one. I guess I could have unloaded it before I raised it to the moon. Got some insulation here. We'll just get that over there out of the way. Oh yeah, I remember these doors are heavy. Oh my gosh, are they ever. They're not extremely bad, but reaching out of my lift zone, I guess you'd say. I can't reach you. Slide on back here, come on. Oh man. See what all we got up in here. Okay. Yeah, I could have unloaded this with it on the floor. Oh well. I only see one door panel. Inner rocker. An utter inner rocker. Both outer rockers. These feel a lot heavier than aftermarket. I don't need the bumpers at this point. I will. We got something cool going on right now. And the fender seals, they never fit right. Quality reproduction parts. Who's the manufacturer? I don't know, but somebody's added that. Okay. I was gonna say it's got a sleeve. Made in Taiwan. I wonder if this is made by Tyrone. Bunch of butts and notes. Mirror bracket. These go on top of the fender. The pocket for the cab support bolt. And a rotten cab support bolt. I do believe I got an extra one of these laying around. Okay. Headlight rings. Very desirable pieces right there. It's miscellaneous. Well, 2 door hinges are on that door, and these 2 door hinges for that one. Well, I guess I'll just get me a light and a creeper and slide around underneath. Okay, so the doors are real decent doors. I believe he said these have never had any work done to them. He bought them, I think he said in Wyoming many years ago. Yeah, I think he said something about a little work in one of the corners. Looks like a little bit of dents on the inside panel, but I don't know. I'll look them over when I'm ready to do them. I only see one door panel. Unless it's slid up underneath the seat or something. Nope. Door seals. That's a CPU. Yeah, I don't see the other door panel. I'll have to get a hold of him on that. Well, we got one cab support here. The fender pieces. Both rockers, both inner rockers. Headlight bezels. All right, let's slide up underneath here. All right, we already know the quarter panel needs done. Gonna get truck bed sides and put them in. The fenders look really good. A little bit in the corner on the hood, which that's common. Let's see, I'm not seeing any real dents or anything like that. Hit all that with wire wheels. Everything up here looks pretty solid. This side of the hood looks real good. Cowl panel, cowl ends, all that looks good. Kick panel here. Up under the lip, it looks like it's got a little bit starting. But I'll get that window out of there and strip that down to bare metal and see if it needs any fab. Surprising, all the spot welds look like they're still intact. So many of these vehicles, the spot welds break loose. Need to do toe board. I don't know. I might just make a whole new floor pan. Or pick one up, either one. I'll see. I know they are a little bit different than the trucks. This bedside's same as the other one. The gate or the doors, man. These things look amazing. I don't know how entailed he wants to get with all this. If he wants it show or if he's actually going to use it as a truck, I don't know. We'll just have to discuss that with him. Let's see. The lower apron looks good other than where the gate used to be. Fill that in, you won't ever see that. All right, let's crawl up underneath now. Ew. That one looks good. It's brand new. That one, not so much. Yeah, I gotta work on that. And these are different than trucks, so yeah, I will make that panel. It probably won't look exactly like that. Well, no, I guarantee it won't look exactly like that because that seam won't be there. I'll make all new because they do not reproduce it. Inner rocker, which we got those over there. This channel all looks good. He's already put a floor pan in this side. Maybe I'll just pick one up for the other side and then I know they'll match. That all looks good. Toe board. Looks like the lower heater air box thing looks good. Man, he did some nice work on laying his lines out, and battery cables and all that stuff. Man, look at that. It's looking good up under here. All that looks good. Slide on back here. This one needs a little bit right there and right there. That ain't no problem. Look at this side. Kind of hard to see over here. This side don't look bad. Of course, I'll clean it up and look at it and check it all out. But yeah, for the most part, everything under here looks good. Couple holes there to patch. This side looks pretty decent too. And this cab support, man, this creeper. This cab support needs replaced. The inner rocker don't look too hateful other than up there. I'll replace it. Go ahead and do another floor skin. I'm not seeing just a whole lot of issues under here. Rear cab support, other than that, up in there, those cab supports all look good. The floor braces. Man, look at the bundle of wires. Woohoo! Hey, he can put a PTO winch on here. He's gonna have to get a hold of John Crow and get him a PTO winch for the front of this thing. Man, he did a lot of work on this. What the heck is that transmission? It don't look like my 4L80. I don't know. You got conveyor rollers. Wonder what that's for. He's done quite a bit to it, that's for sure. It looks good. All right, back to the... Okay, I'm gonna say one floor pan for the driver's side. Already got the cab support. That cab support's already been changed, which I'll look it over. Already got inner rockers. The back, I'll patch at. The rear cab mounts, I'll make them. I'm not seeing anything under here that I need to purchase. I'll check with him, see if he wants those plugged. I don't believe he's going to need them. And that's just more air leak. All right, I think I got what I need. I can call Eric down at Restoration World. Tell him I need, what, one floor pan. Everything else should be here. Yeah. He's wanting to do something pretty cool with these. You'll have to hang out and check that out. I'm not thinking of anything else that needs... I wonder if he wants me to pick up some door checks. Once I put them doors on there, you're going to want them because you ain't going to want to open it up into the fender cowl panel, cowl ends. All right. All right. Going to go ahead and do kick panels on it. And the driver's floor, surprising, but they are out of stock of them, and they have been on back order since August 8th. So I'm just gonna have to make this panel, not a problem. I gotta make the toe board anyways. And since I gotta take it out to do the cab support and the kick panel, no big deal. All right, he ordered the parts, and yeah, tomorrow morning, I'm heading to Restoration World. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of here for the day and go get me something to eat before I go to the cruise in. Have a good evening.